Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Confessions of a NARP, episode number 8, and this time we're talking about recovery. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Just finished recording the video. Hopefully you enjoyed that intro there. I realize it's a little bit longer video than usual, so I'll leave you a little too lazy didn't read right here. We're talking about recovery today. Things that definitely work. You need to eat 1 gram per 1 pound of body weight of protein per day. Number 2, you gotta sleep. You gotta sleep at least your 8 hours a night. If you're not doing those two, all the other stuff doesn't really matter. That's all nice stuff that's just kind of add-ons. Next one is compression. Whether you're using compression socks, compression sleeves, Voodoo floss bands, or you're super fancy and you've got a Normatec leg sleeve compression thing, compression works. That definitely works, helps improve recovery speed. Next, foam rolling. This is a super fancy one. This is my foam roller, despite it not looking so rolly right now. Foam rolling definitely improves muscle recovery times as well. But you gotta watch the rest of the video for things that may or may not actually improve recovery. So with that said, enjoy the video today. I'll talk to you guys next time. So I think this is about the 4th time I've tried making this video. So I'm gonna keep it nice and short. What we're talking about today is recovery, not from an injury, but rather an exercise-induced muscle soreness, also known as DOMS, which is delayed onset muscle soreness. So in April of this year, there was a systematic review and meta-analysis published in the Frontiers of Physiology back in April. It's 2018. That's going to be the basis of what I'm going to talk about today, but through reviewing that article and looking at whatever sources they used, they missed one of my favorite forms of recovery, which is foam rolling. So in this episode today, I'm going to talk everything they talked about, what works, what doesn't work. I'm going to talk about the added benefits of foam rolling, and then I'm going to briefly touch on, because that's a whole another episode, is the placebo effect in recovery. First, what do we know that works? So according to this meta-analysis and systematic review, the best thing you can do to reduce muscle soreness or even perceived fatigue of muscle soreness is manual massage. Now, looking at the studies that they used to come up with this conclusion, they found that manual massage had the largest effect size on measurable markers of muscle fatigue. So we're looking at all your kind of inflammation markers, CRP, IL-6, and creatine kinase. Manual massage had the greatest effect on muscle soreness 24, 72, and 96 hours after exercise. So as much as massage was the #1 method to reduce DOMS and perceived fatigue, the study also looked at active recovery, looked at compression garments, looked at electro stimulation, also looked at cold water immersion, also looked at contrast therapy. Is there anything else I'm missing? All of which had improved impact on recovery times and perceived fatigue. According to the study, one of the best things you can do right after a workout to reduce DOMS and perceived fatigue is actually active recovery. So this is something that I'll get my athletes to do all the time, is after we do one of our big long runs or any sort of intense training as well, we'll try and hop on a bike and just give me 10-20 minutes of easy biking. And then after that, then we go through our foam rolling and we use some of our compression garments to help improve recovery. So that's great that we know that those methods work. However, when we've got limited time, of course our time is always limited when we're training for upcoming events, I don't necessarily need to know that something works. I have a handful of methods that I know that work for recovery, but from my position as a coach is I want to know what works the best. How can I maximize my time with my athletes to make sure that they're performing at their best? I'm not coaching at a university or at the international stage anymore. I'm coaching high school, so that means that I can't just send my athletes off to get manual massage after every workout. However, looking at the studies, they didn't look at other types of massage. So I use one of these things. It's a little portable massager. It works fantastic for me, but they didn't use this in the study. So how do I know that this type of massage is equal or better or worse than types of manual massage? We can dig deeper into other research, but all that came out of that were more questions. So anyone else out there, if you have any answers to what type of massage is best, please let me know. I am still a fan of various manual massage machines. They seem to do the job for me and my athletes as well. Next type of recovery we're going to talk about, we can't get a massage in. We do our active recovery after we do any sort of intense workout. Next is compression garments. There's a whole bunch of different compression garments out there, whether you're looking at arm sleeve, leg sleeve, calf sleeves, whether you're getting all fancy with the Normatec and you've got $2,100 to put these big things on your legs and it uses a gradual compression sort of therapy for you. I've used those before. I absolutely love them. I just don't have $2,100 as a high school coach. Next, so my favorite one, which I'll show you here, these are called Voodoo Bands or floss bands. There's limited research out there supporting these. However, they work on the principle of compression. And from personal experience, because it does count for something, these work absolutely phenomenal for me. After all my runs, after all my workouts, I'm definitely wrapping these around my legs to make sure that I'm maximizing my workout. So the last type of recovery method that I want to talk to you guys about that wasn't in this meta-analysis is foam rolling. So I've used foam rolling from day one. My coach as an athlete always told us to foam roll. Well, in university they did, high school not so much. And now I use it all the time before and after every workout. So one of the questions that I have for this meta-analysis in regards of foam rolling, I want to know why it wasn't included. It seems to be a rather extensive study, but to miss foam rolling was rather disappointing. But nonetheless, does foam rolling work because it mimics massage? Does it work because it mimics compression, or both? Either way, there are numerous studies out there that support foam rolling for recovery from delayed onset muscle soreness. They also support it for warming up because, unlike static stretching, foam rolling helps warm up the muscles and does not decrease power output. And also after workout, it helps decrease delayed onset muscle soreness. Okay everybody, so that's it today. Hopefully you learned something new. And hopefully I can help you recover better from your workouts. With that said, if you liked the video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.